All right, this one's brought to you by the Lawn Care Plug. We're going to talk about sod installation. But listen, I'm not talking about the homeowner advice you find all over YouTube. This is for you, the lawn care business owners who want to turn sod jobs into a bulletproof, high-profit service.
This is what it all comes down to. The difference between a lawn that thrives for years and one that's dead in 6 months, it isn't luck. It's a system. It's all about knowing the costly mistakes that amateurs make and having a professional process to make sure you never make them.
So here's our game plan. First, we'll look at why most jobs fail right from the start. Then, we're diving deep into the 3 biggest mistakes: prep, installation, and aftercare. And finally, we'll get into the real strategy: how to protect your work and turn that one-time job into a money-making machine for years to come.
Okay, here's the most critical thing you need to understand. The single biggest reason a sod job fails has absolutely nothing to do with the grass itself. The project is often totally doomed before the first piece of sod is even unloaded from the pallet.
Let this one sink in, for real. Most jobs don't fail because the sod was bad. They fail because the foundation was bad. See, bad prep is the silent killer of your profits in this business, and the crazy part is, it's completely avoidable. Which brings us right to mistake number 1. Treating prep like it's just some preliminary step you have to get through. For professionals, prep is the main event. It is where you either win or lose the entire job. And this right here, this is the first non-negotiable rule. Laying new sod over old dead grass is the #1 amateur move, and I guarantee you, it will fail. Professionals remove all of the existing turf, no exceptions. You have to have perfect sod-to-soil contact for those roots to take hold.
This is your professional checklist. And remember, you're not just making a flat surface here. You are literally engineering a root environment. That means getting all the old stuff out, tilling that topsoil so the roots can actually penetrate, fixing compaction so water drains properly, and grading it away from the house. Every single step is critical.
And, the real pros, they go one step further. They don't gamble. They test the soil. Most turf grass loves a pH between 6.0 and 7.0. If you don't test it, you're just guessing. And this is the science that separates a temporary lawn carpet from a permanent, thriving lawn that makes you look like a hero.
Okay, so your foundation is perfect. Now, the job shifts to technique. This is where those small details in the installation process really separate the pros from the pretenders.
And this chart illustrates the difference perfectly. Amateurs, they leave gaps that dry out and become weed magnets. They overlap the edges, which creates ugly lumps, and they lay the sod vertically on slopes, which basically creates a water slider for all your soil and nutrients. The pro method: tight seams, a staggered brick pattern, and laying perpendicular to slopes. This prevents all of those problems right from the get-go.
Now look closely at this picture. Every single line where 2 pieces of sod meet, that's a potential weak point. You want to butt those edges together as tightly as you possibly can, without overlapping. This creates that beautiful, uniform surface. It locks in the moisture, and it gives weeds absolutely nowhere to get started.
This image really gets to the heart of it. Roots cannot grow through air. It's that simple. Any air pocket between the sod and the soil is a dead zone where the roots are just going to fail. And that leads to those ugly brown patches we all hate to see. They need soil contact, not air.
And that is exactly why rolling the lawn right after you lay the sod is not an optional step. It is absolutely mandatory for a professional job. Using a weighted roller presses that sod firmly against the soil. It squeezes out all those killer air pockets, and it ensures you have perfect contact everywhere.
All right, the sod is down, the site looks amazing, the client is happy, but the job is far from over. The third and honestly most common mistake is gambling on the aftercare. Those first 10 days are when a beautiful installation can turn into a total disaster. And it almost always comes down to one thing: water. Look, a professional doesn't just tell the client, hey, water it a lot. No, you give them a precise prescription. Week 1 is all about survival, light, frequent watering just to keep the sod from drying out. But weeks 2 and 3, that's about establishment. You water less often, but way more deeply, to actually train those roots to grow down deep into the soil.
And here's a super simple pro tip to take all the guesswork out of it: the screwdriver test. If you can't easily push a screwdriver 4 to 6 inches into the ground right through the sod, the soil isn't wet enough deep down. It's a foolproof way to check for that deep moisture penetration.
And this is the delicate balance you have to strike.
Too wet and you're going to get root rot, and it smells awful. Too dry and the roots go into shock and the sod just dies. Both of them are total job killers. Balance is everything.
Okay, let's shift gears from the field to the front office. Once all the technical work is done, your focus has to turn to protecting that work, which is really just about protecting your company's reputation.
You absolutely must, and I mean must, leave your client with crystal clear, non-negotiable instructions. You tell them, nobody walks on it, keep the pets off, follow the watering schedule exactly, and call you at the very first sign of trouble. And then you, the pro, schedule a follow-up visit. This shows you stand by your work.
This right here is a massive differentiator. An amateur takes the check and just vanishes, leaving the client to figure it out on their own. But a professional company, they control the narrative. They educate the client, and they manage that project all the way through to successful establishment. That is how you build trust and earn those 5-star reviews and referrals.
And that brings us to the final, and maybe the most important piece of the whole puzzle. The real money isn't just in the one-time install. The real profit strategy is turning that sod job into a long-term client relationship.
Just think about it for a second. That sod installation, that's your foot in the door. You can upsell a premium soil amendment package right from the start. You can offer to do an irrigation system audit. And that 30-day follow-up, that's not a checkup, that's your sales meeting to sign them up for a full-season fertilization and maintenance contract. You just turned a $3,000 job into a client who's worth thousands more in recurring revenue.
So, I'll just leave you with this question to think about. Are you just out there installing sod, or are you building a long-term client? Because the Pro Playbook we just walked through, well, it shows you exactly how to turn every single sod job from a one-time score into a cornerstone of your company's growth.